find out, we can find out, yeah. And I'm still fucking, tell me nothing, I'm gone in the brain. I've been avoiding going on walks because the leaves have fallen. So dead out here. Feel good to oxygenate my brain. Reflecting on the cycle of life and how I think our bodies and our understanding of the human experience matches that. Like, you can find probably the answer to almost everything in nature, I feel like. I haven't been coming on walks for a while because I told myself in my head it's cold, so that means that you can't walk. You know, like I just put all of these limitations on myself and didn't let myself come do this. And I didn't want to see the leaves be off the trees and, you know, all of these things. But I came out here today to walk, and not even for as long as I typically, like, this wasn't a get 10,000 steps in type of walk. This was just a come oxygenate my brain type of walk. And I feel like it was exactly what I needed. Leaves are off the trees. It's cold. All those things are true. But what else is true is that I'll get to experience that again. It's also a time for me to slow down. It's the winter time. I shouldn't be afraid of this time. I can allow myself to have positive experiences during it. Everything is slowing down. All of the things and the animals and the stuff that I was attached to in the spring, it's just slowing down for the winter time. And I should too. It's so freeing to be present when you realize that you haven't really been present before. I used to pray for the day that my frontal lobe developed. Truly, like, I was so excited to turn 25 because I knew that was the age. And I can't believe they are right. Like, this is one of those times where I resonate with psychologists because I am one. And I'm like, that frontal lobe develops and it's like something clicks into place. Things make sense. You understand yourself. You understand how you want your network to be. And that family is the people that you choose to be around. That you have people in your life that show up for you. You have friends. Like, I think last year especially, less this year, but last year especially when I moved here, I was like, oh, you know, I'm just going to have to get through this program by myself. And that's not what that meant. It just meant that I would have to find new creative ways to stay in contact with my network. And because of that, like, I started writing again. I always used to love having pen pals, and now I've got pen pals again. Winter feels like a test kind of all the things that I feel like I learned over the past 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 days. And it's forcing me to sit down and really just be mindful about what that meant and make sure that I can apply it through these slow seasons as well, and not just when I have things to occupy my mind or when I have things to do. Can I now be alone with myself and be comfortable with that? Alone with myself, can I be alone with my thoughts? Can I be alone with my present self and also know that my future self has times where she's going to be alone? Can I know all of that and be okay, and be more than okay, and be happy even? Like, hot take, living for other people is just not what we're meant to do. How can you ever figure out who you are if you want to live for other people? Comfortable, it's also likable because you know how to be what they want to be and do what they want to do, and you also know how to tap into what they specifically like and be that. That puts a limit on who you would be in those experiences, and you don't get those experiences back. Realize that, and you're like, wow, every day is a new experience, a new opportunity to learn something about me, the possibilities of what you can do are endless when you think that way. I've always wanted the things that I want, and I don't think that's gonna change per se. I don't think that has to change, but I wasn't ready for the things that I want, and that's all that was on my mind. I was ignoring everything else, and I was begging for those things that I wanted, and I wasn't ready for it. If I would have gotten the things that I know future me will have at 21, I would have crumbled. I would have crumbled. I still don't know who I am, and I still don't know that I could fully, much more that I have to figure out about myself, and that I want to figure out about myself. This is the only time that I have to be completely and absolutely selfish, that I have to strive for an advanced degree and pursue a career, to have a PhD and to only have to worry about me. This is the only time that I'll be able to do that, because those things that I want in the future and wanted so bad at 21 and 19, when I have them, I won't be able to be selfish anymore. It's fun to embrace singlehood. There are certain things that you know about yourself, that you know about your future self, and that type of thing. So there are some things that I know will happen in my life, but I have to be okay not knowing when they come, or not knowing how they play out. And I am. Because I know that I'm meant to see beautiful things, and my life is meant to be a beautiful thing. So I'll get to see that every single day. Not allowing myself to be scared of time and of change and of feeling my emotions, and just having fun. I keep coming on my shuffle, and I know what that means. A trick is on his way. Is your favorite color green? 'Cause I want to be with you tonight. I'm having a hard time picking between that one and then this one. I don't know. Yeah. And I made it nice. So much. I'm gonna sing this song for y'all. No one has the power to hurt you like your kid. Yes.